What's up, everybody? I am that role-playing ginger, and we are back with more Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. We went with Queen Galfrey, and I was sad because it seems like we're losing DAERAN, who was my go-to amazing healer, even though I just spent a mythic level on him, which I don't understand why. Maybe he'll have to stay or something for some reason. But we also found Social's here, and he is, in the books at least, a very, very good priest healer. So, happy about that. Nira's here. Leotier Hawkblade. The guy who Socio is, like, kind of with isn't in the room. And I didn't see him throughout the camp, but I wasn't specifically looking for him because, to be honest, completely forgot about both of them. Nira. So yeah, I think I have to talk to Queen Galfrey now. The Queen greets you with a stare. She has dropped the pompous air with which she has just announced the Fifth Crusade. The face of the ruler of Mendiv appears calm and thoughtful. She has made her move and now waits for her opponent's reply.
Commander, I'm satisfied with the troop review, but I do not expect they will be sufficient for the task. You will have to prove yourself a shrewd leader and hire the necessary troops with the provided funds.
Okay.
I have chosen a target for your campaign, and that target is Dresden, our lost outpost within the World Wound. The Sword of Valor was kept there, a banner that was once carried by Iomedae herself. Our greatest relic was lost when the city fell. I should make one thing clear from the start. The Sword of Valor is no mere symbol, but a powerful weapon against demons. The holiness of the banner weakens them and robs them of one of their most dangerous abilities, teleportation.
I remember that. The Sword of Valor is a scary good artifact.
A forced march to Dresden awaits you. The Sword of Valor is kept somewhere within the Citadel. The demons probably think it's a hunting trophy. Its recovery is just as important as retaking the city itself. I hope the task is clear. I'm sending 2 specialists to help you, along with the soldiers. A historian, Nura Denduar, and a cleric, Social Danik. One of the famous inquisitors of the Church of Iomedae also wants to talk to you. The Honorable Leota, whom everyone calls Hawkblade.
I don't like Crusaders, though.
I do not wish to keep you, Commander. The matter I must discuss with you is extremely important, but it is not directly related to the Crusade. You no doubt wish to meet your new comrades and speak with Her Majesty. Therefore, I shall leave you now, but I ask that you seek me out in the camp at your earliest convenience.
Maybe.
Hi! Listen, it's amazing here. It's like I'm in a ballad. There's knights in shining armor, deadly dangers, glorious feats. We are going to show those demons. I'm so tired of sitting in a library reading books about history. It's time I took part in it.
I'm on to you.
I'm glad to help our cause, Commander. If you have some time later, I'd like to speak with you further.
Yeah, I'll talk to you.
Plenty of time to talk. You're the Knight Commander's people now, her trusted advisors and companions. Now then, will you please leave us? Irabeth, you can go too.
You should know I received an unusual gift in the caves beneath Canabris. In a vision I saw the death of an angel called Lariel. Somehow he was able to grant me the ability to reveal the light of heaven.
Lariel. I knew him. He disappeared shortly before the World Wound grew, and Dresden fell into the enemy's hands. In the chaos, we had more important concerns than investigating the fate of a single angel. Even one so righteous and beloved as Lariel. And afterward, matters took a turn for the worse. The angels left us to go on their special mission. It is so strange to hear the names I used to hear when I was young, like getting a message from the past. It is sad news, but it brings me back to the times when we strongly believed in our victory, and we rushed headlong toward it without fear. Could it be that such times have come again?
Probably not. Did you know that the souls of angels from heavens are confined in the Wardstone?
I had guessed as much. Many angels fought alongside us in the First Crusade. Heaven was unable to mobilize its full might to aid us, but individual celestials volunteered to fight for our cause. Then one day, they all vanished, saying that they were setting off on an important mission. Not long after, Iomedae's herald erected the first wardstone in Canobris, and then the others in cities across Mendev. Even back then, I had nagging doubts, but my faith in Iomedae easily assuaged them. It is for us to serve the goddess after all, not to question her works. In any case, I am glad you did not allow the demons to commit sacrilege and gain control over the wardstone in Canopris. We might have lost one of the wardstones, but the chain is still standing.
When we met at Defender's Heart, I never imagined you'd make me the commander of a new crusade.
Some actions may be deemed bold, or even extreme, and beyond those, there are some you might call the Queen's last resort. I am not a simple monarch. I am at war with the Abyss, a war which has lasted over 100 years. I cannot allow myself the luxury of caution. In you, I see a chance, and I am willing to stake everything on it.
Thanks, I guess?
However, you cannot blame me for putting you in charge of the crusade. I only formalized what had already happened in the hearts and minds of many. People spoke of the power that descended upon you and helped you save the wardstones from corruption and total destruction. Word of this feat quickly spread far beyond the borders of Mendev. There was no other person who could better fit the role of Knight Commander of the Fifth Crusade.
Alright, well, cool. I guess I'm just gonna take off
Splendid.
then.
Ah, yes. We have one final matter to attend to.
Uh-oh.
It should be rather enjoyable.
Queen, please don't.
Count, there you are. You received my instruction?
Darren?
I did, though I did not have time to read the thing before I was dragged before your majesty. In truth, I was readying myself to depart.
No matter. I trust you will forgive your sovereign for the rather brusque summons, especially when you learn what prompted it. As you are aware, she has recently been appointed my Knight Commander of the Fifth Crusade. I spent a long while pondering whom to appoint to the highly sensitive post of Commander's Field Attaché and Advisor Plenipotentiary without portfolio. Congratulations, Count.
She's forcing him to
It is
stay.
a great honor, I suppose.
What a wonderful gesture. I imagine your dear Count would have been inconsolable if you hadn't given him the chance to serve a common
I knew
cause.
you would prove Commander. I had my doubts about whether
I
you were
love
ready
this.
for such
I
a
love it.
responsibility, Count. But your conduct in Canobris has put my mind at ease. So, you will travel with the troops to Dresden. Only the commander may remove you from your post. But I trust that you will dutifully fulfill her orders and make a good showing of yourself. Especially since word of your appointment, Count, will reach the court at any moment. All of Mendev's nobility will be following your successes in service to the nation, including all of your devoted admirers. I even heard that one bard with whom you are particularly friendly has already begun composing a ballad to honor your heroic participation in the crusade and your faithful service to the commander here.
She
Truly
tricked
knows no
him.
bounds, dear cousin. I am most gratified by the honor you have shown me.
Then let's get going. May Ayomade help us.
Oh, I love it. I get to keep Darren. I'm so happy. He's such a good healer, although I do want to see what Socio can do. Because he was good in the books. Ooh, hello. Oh, it's Commander's chest. I was like, hello, Queen's chest. Anivia! So tell me straight, how'd that brawl at the Great Garrison end? I heard the rumors, of course. That's kind of my job, you know, to listen. You've no idea what cobblers the Crusaders say about you. What cobblers the Crusaders say about you? I don't know what that means. Some say that Ayomade came to you and appointed you her herald. Others say that you died, and an honest-to-God angel is now leading the army disguised as you. Still, others say it was an explosion at an alchemist's lab, and I'm the one spreading rumors about your powers. I wish. But you know, you really have changed since the Grey Garrison. It's hard to describe, but you've become kinda... She waves her hand, trying to find the word. More charismatic. More dangerous. I have a gut instinct about these things. If I didn't, I'd already be dead. You're dangerous, Commander, and by Desna, I hope you'll... You worship Desna too? I hope you'll be dangerous to our enemies, and not to us, or to yourself. Aw. Heck yeah. Alright, let's go see about Socio. Or see where this is taking us. If the game doesn't crash? Okay, good. Time to visit the camp. There's the big boy, Prestidigitator. Or Prestidigipainter. Got recruits, crusaders, Ember. That's Nera's tent. Where is Sociel's tent? Is he over here? No, it's an oh. I imagine they're all going to be Iamade stuff. Loot! Yoink! Let's talk to Hawkblade and see if he's a good guy. Commander, let me personally congratulate you on your new title and thank you for your time in advance. I am Leotier Hawkblade, an Inquisitor of the Church of Iamade, the Bringer of Light. I require your assistance in a certain delicate matter involving one of your companions, young Count DAERAN Erende. What brings you here? I ask you to assist the Church of Iamade in an investigation of the utmost importance. I understand that the leader of the Crusade has plenty other matters to attend to, but please allow me to tell you the details. Perhaps it will explain why I'm calling upon you. I suppose you have already heard about Count Erende's story. I refer to the tragedy at the Heaven's Edge estate. You're going to investigate this old case again, aren't you? Yes, I am. I have several reasons to doubt the widely shared account of what exactly happened at the estate and how it happened. You see, Commander, I was among those sent to examine the estate after the incident. I saw something with my own eyes, and I still remember it clearly, even though it feels like it happened a lifetime ago. Heaven's Edge was a unique place that still carried the spirit of old Mendiv before the World Wound, and yet on that day it turned into a labyrinthine house of horrors, like something only seen in our nightmares. Apologies for the digression. I wanted to tell you about my suspicions. Everything about the incident seemed odd. Why was the only person left alive a young boy with a newfound talent for divine magic? Why did nobody send to Canabras for help, even though the agony spanned many hours? We found the demons dead with their heads cut off when we got into the estate. How were they defeated? How did the disease kill even the paladins present at the estate, who are said to be immune to any diseases? If the demons had found a way to penetrate the Holy Warrior's defenses, why has this never been repeated since the tragedy at Heaven's Edge? You are the only person who can help me here, Commander, because the only living witness of those events is currently serving in your army. Your army's route will take you near the very site of the tragedy. Heaven's Edge has been abandoned and sealed with potent magic throughout all these years, and only the Count has the power to break that seal. He is unlikely to invite an Inquisitor inside, and in any case, he won't like me sniffing around his family seat. But if you, as his commander, express your wish to visit the estate, he will be obliged to fulfill it, and I will simply follow you as one of your attendants. You suspect he's hiding something, that he's to blame? I deliberately refuse to entertain any theories or suspicions so that it doesn't affect the investigation. There is a saying among my colleagues that suspicion is the mother of prejudice, and prejudice is married to failure. I can only tell you that Count Erende wasn't suffering from demonic possession, the most common malaise in our country at the time. Prelate Holrun himself examined the boy right after the tragedy, and he didn't sense anything awry with him. Well, Holrun's a douchebag! Why can't you just search it without me? The estate is abandoned and sealed with powerful containment enchantments that only the Count himself can lift. This is not the main reason, however. The main reason is that Count Erende is not officially under investigation by the Inquisition, so I couldn't just break into his house even if I found a way to bypass the spells. This is a serious matter. A matter that threatens the reputation of the entire Church of Iamade and my own organization in particular. We made more than enough unforgivable mistakes during the Third Crusade that we are still dealing with their consequences. You've already checked it out? What's gonna be different? I was a young and inexperienced Inquisitor when I first visited Heaven's Edge 10 years ago. My skills have improved significantly since then, and I have paid dearly for that. My arsenal includes many spells and techniques dedicated to gathering information about the people and events. Almost all of them require me to physically be present in the place where the event in question happened. That is why I must return to Heaven's Edge. Did you question him? I did, but the Count insisted he couldn't remember anything about the incident due to severe shock. He saw the demons at the very beginning when they appeared at the celebration to announce the onset of a plague and mock their victims. He also witnessed the death of his mother, Countess Selena. That was all he would tell me. We had found the young count sleeping like a log on the floor in one of the rear chambers, having drunk about half the family wine cellar all by himself. There's no reason to disbelieve him on this matter. If you don't believe... There's no reason to disbelieve him on this matter. If there's no reason to not trust him, then why do you want to do this again? But you know what, say fine, yes, I'll help. What do you need me to do? Thank you, Commander. Now I ask you to speak to the Count and tell him that you wish to see Heaven's Edge. Please do not inform him of my presence right away. I will join your escort when it's time to travel to the estate. When we get there, I will also require your help during the investigation. You will have to follow me, observing my actions as an independent witness. I got some experience out of it, at least. I don't like it, though. I don't like it. That's the chapel tent. Blacksmith. Mysterious elf, hello. Damn it, you again, soldier! What? I saw you talking to a girl. Who was she? I don't know, Commander. She never introduced herself, but I bet she's not part of our army. I know all our soldiers by name and by sight. Was that the elf girl? Did I find her in this one? Hey, Wormy. There you are. I've been waiting. As you see, I too have joined the crusade. I don't know how to swing a sword, but war is costly, and I have money. Besides, my intellect and business sense may prove useful even on the battlefield. Besides, I believe I owe you an apology. The way I behaved was rude, ill-mannered. You are an honest and honorable person. You have clawed your way up from the bottom of society to the title of Knight Commander. And you are friends with Queen Galfrey herself. Such persistence deserves respect. Please allow me to give you this magic amulet from my humble personal treasury to mark our future cooperation. Alright. Let me check that amulet out, actually. Amulet of Blackened Mirror. Whenever this wearer of this amulet uses a hex, the DC of the saving throw is increased by 1. That would be a good thing for Camellia, because I have her using her hexes quite a bit. Her evil eye and everything. I'm gonna go ahead and just grab that, though. Take all that good stuff there. Camellia, speak of the devil. There's my team of people. The Land of the Hound Hearts. Sela. I'm looking for Social, because I want to talk to him. There's DAERAN. Might as well go on with this. I'd love to visit Heaven's Edge. Oh, I was just about to mention it myself. I've been thinking, now that I'm in the middle of this whole crusade nonsense, I simply must devise new ways to have fun. With all the recent commotion, my birthday completely slipped my mind. What if we were to celebrate it at Heaven's Edge? It's not that far from here, and you'll get to enjoy a banquet in a bona fide haunted house. Sure. Make it happen. Perfect. You'll have a ball, I'll make sure of it. Something strange flickers in his eyes. I don't like that. I don't want you in my party anymore. I should go. There he is, Social.
Hello again.
He's painting. Oh,
I'm
I
very
love
pleased
it.
to meet you. Thank you for taking the time to talk to me.
No problem, buddy.
It's a pity I wasn't there at the Grey Garrison to witness your feats of strength with my own eyes. The flash, however, could be seen miles and miles away. Some people were frightened of it, thinking that the demons had blown up the remains of the keep. I, for one, knew immediately that it was a good sign. The light above the city showed us that there was still hope.
What are you painting? His cleric's eyes linger mournfully in the canvas. The unfinished painting depicts a temple crowned with a rainbow-tailed bird, the symbol of Shaylin. 5 people dressed in robes stand before the altar. Men and women, young and old. They all gaze back at you with radiant happiness and joy in their serene eyes.
My brothers and sisters in faith. They sent me for help, and then they saved my life, Commander. If the prioress hadn't ordered me to escape the city and seek help, I would have died right along with them. Instead, I met Queen Galfrey on my way to Nerosian, and hurriedly returned to Canabris, only to find my friends dead on the steps of our desecrated temple. I want to draw them the way they live on in my memory. Wise, beautiful, and loyal to their goddess and their city to the very end.
This is why you have to treasure every moment you spend with the ones you love. Today you're together, but who knows what tomorrow may bring.
You're right. I took their company for granted and never even imagined that they might just disappear in the blink of an eye. So many words left unspoken. Now it's my duty to make sure my friends and tutors did not die in vain. I will honor their sacrifice by making this world a bit more beautiful and kind.
I like that. You wanted to discuss something with me?
Yes, I have a personal request. Before we undertake our journey and leave Canabris behind, I would like to visit Martyr Zacharias' cemetery for a funeral. It's not far from here, and it's important. I would like to pay my respects to my friends from the Temple of Shaylin who died defending the city. Also, if it's not too much trouble, I would like you to come with me to honor their memory. Their friends and family will be at the funeral, and perhaps the commander's personal presence will bring them comfort. I know that you are burdened by many cares right now, so I understand if you can't find the time. But if you could, I would be sincerely grateful.
Let's see if this tells me if he's going to be a healer.
My name is Sozio Vanek. I am a cleric of Shaylin, the Eternal Rose and the Goddess of Beauty. Yes, I know that many people would consider me useless in a war. This is not a usual war, though. Just consider our enemy. The Abyss and his demons are the very embodiment of everything evil and ugly in the world. Perhaps a disciple of kindness and beauty might come in handy. I have no doubt that we will win this war, Commander. We just have to. It is our destiny. My role is to help you, and all those standing by your side in this struggle, to survive and flourish. Everyone deserves the chance to find peace and happiness in the world that they are defending so selflessly.
Nice meeting you. Now I have to go.
You must be rather busy indeed. Leading a crusade all by yourself is no joke. I still believe that you are up to the task. This war has been raging for 100 years, but you've given us a chance at victory.
The chapel tent. I'm gonna go in here real quick just to see, because I don't think I've been in here yet. Oh, there's loot. Wonderful. We love loot. Gimme. Gimme. Ooh, hello. Collect. Is that a recipe? Is that what that was? Glowing croissant? Give myself a nice, delicious croissant. Awesome. You have found a new recipe, glowing croissant. We do that at my work all the time because I work at a coffee place that sells croissants. Very famous coffee place that sells croissants. And so we always, like, anybody who wants a chocolate croissant, I'd be like, we get a chocolate croissant? We love it. We love it. It's how we stay sane. Alright, what other quests do I have for this area? Show complete quest? No! A farewell. Socio's brothers and sisters. Banner over the citadel. Cold waters. Little fishing village. Oh, okay, so I don't know what I'm supposed to do now. Who are you? Tall, athletic man greets you. His hair is prematurely gray and shorn close to his head in a military style. He is lean and well-groomed, and a monocle twinkles coldly in his eye. The bold set of his jaw and his large but agile frame attest that there is a man who is always ready to be on the move. Greetings, I am Hylor, or Hilor. I'm going to say Hylor. Venture Captain of the Pathfinder Society. I'm the superior officer among Pathfinders in this region of Mendiv. However, the Society is running almost no operations here right now. Besides me, there are almost no Pathfinders here. Actually, I'm only stuck here because of an old feud with a demon worshipper known as the Spinner of Nightmares, and I've had to work alone, without the support of the Society. But I've made a lot of acquaintances among the local mercenaries and daring fighters. If you need any good fighters for an honest cause, talk to me. Okay, cool. I don't want to be a Pathfinder, though. So, bye. I ain't talking to Nura. I know her game. Do I touch the map? Is there a map I could touch, or... Is there an exit to this map that shows that I can then go to, like... Because I wish to depart. There's more loot over there. I wish to depart. But I don't think I can. Give me this loot. How do I get out of my own camp? Just like hop on a horse and take off? I'll do it. I'll absolutely do it. I'm gonna sell you the stuff. You said to try bulk selling. Okay, the bulk selling button I think just like puts all the stuff that it knows are useless up there. There you go. Deal. I want to know how to get out of this camp. What was that? Dude, you're shining like crazy. Can you calm your shining tea? Thank you very much. Neresian... What the heck am I supposed to do? Oh, that's right, I have a scabbard from Erebeth. Erebeth, I got a thing. Commander, allow me to say something. Before you, this wasn't a war. It was agony, drawn out over decades. No one believed in victory anymore. When the demons attacked the city, for some it was a relief. At least the end had come. They laid down their weapons and surrendered without a fight. I felt the same thing, but somehow I got through on stubbornness and the vague hope that if nobody found Anivia's body, she might by some miracle have survived. And that miracle was you. You returned my beloved to me, and I nearly lost all hope of seeing her alive again. Then you went on a suicide mission to the Grey Garrison and won the city back for us. You turned defeat into a victory. I know it wasn't easy, but you make everything seem so effortless. You do everything just like that. Well, yeah, it's because I'm a crazy person. The Queen believes in your power too, but for me, they're just more proof of what I felt that day. God, sometimes the sentences aren't just working in my brain. When I saw Anivia alive, standing next to you. You're the miracle we've been waiting for. You're the one who will finally put an end to this terrible war, in spite of everything. Deliver us the victory that we so desperately need. With you, I'm sure this crusade will achieve what no others could. Yeah. I found this thing. Erebeth looks down. This scabbard held the solemn hour, my family's sword. My father once fought with it, and I took it when I left home to become a paladin. Alas, it was not stolen. I parted with my heirloom willingly to help someone dear to me. Anivia needed expensive healing, and having no other way to procure the money, I pawned my father's sword. I think he would have understood. I'm sure he would have given up everything to help the family. Cool. I had hoped to redeem the solemn hour eventually, but there was never enough money, and soon the sword disappeared from the pawn shop altogether. I've no idea who took it. Seems like I'll have to part with my father's sword forever. You had the Order's coffers at your disposal. I could see you truly love her. Ah. Alright. We need reinforcements. Can you get us more soldiers? Pay 7,500. When are we... Pay mages to deliver troops to camp. Let's write it down. Alright, I don't know. I don't even know. In the books, I know who has the sword. Is Gwyrmy. Gwyrmy's got the sword in the book. And it wasn't for expensive healing, although she could have just been saying that. It wasn't for expensive healing in the book. It was for a potion that would turn Anivia from male-identifying to female-identifying body. So can I just, like, sleep and... begin rest? I'm gonna sleep, and hopefully that'll let me move on.
Canabras did not fall. It will survive this and be rebuilt. Better than before.
Sure.
And it will be the same dull little provincial town. Dullness never dies, it seems.
I want so much more than this provincial town. I really do. What I really want to do is I want to be able to leave my camp at some point in this adventure and go carry on, which I can't do! Area exit. Okay, so there's an area exit now. Yes. Socio. Oh, I need to check him. Where's he at? Where's he at? I need to check on Socio. Let's see where he's at. Boom. He's a level 6 cleric. He's not mythic, though. You know, I'll keep my party as is for right now. But that's going to be all for this episode. Thank you all. Oh my god, super sneeze. Thank you all for being here, and I will see you guys in the next video. So until then, everybody, peace out!